Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me fix this. Okay, there. That's better. My background is so dark. And let me fix this. And now I'm echoing. Okay. I need something up in my background. That's what I need. I mean, he has this black fabric behind me, but I need some color. Yeah, I need some color. Well, I'm just going to sit here and wait for the people, waiting for you guys. So I'm just going to sit here and chat with myself for a little bit, but my glasses are spotty. Don't do this. This is not good for your lenses. You need a glass cleaning cloth, like a mini cloth that they give you at the eye doctor. That's what you need. Ah, good. Now I'm not looking at you guys through spots. So, I see I have one person there watching me drink my coffee, and it's hot. So, my coffee. I got up this morning, took my shower, went to make my coffee. Well, I had a waffle and an egg for breakfast. And then I made the coffee. Boy, did I get a surprise for the coffee. Put my Keurig on and put the coffee K-cup in the Keurig. Say hi if you're here, or shoot me an emoji. You don't even have to say hi. Just let me know I'm not talking to myself. And I added water because it said it needed water. Hit brew. My coffee went in. I even put a little bit of my sugar-free syrup in the bottom and picked a plain coffee to make. Well, when I removed the cup from the Keurig, oh my gosh, it was a cup of grinds. It was literally like black, like mud, but there was all kinds of coffee grinds floating around in there. I was not impressed. So I dumped it, and yes, it was literally full of coffee grinds. I don't know what the flip happened, but rinsed my cup out, put the cup under there, and ran a couple of plain hot waters through the thing and rinsed the cup after each one until I got clear water, which was about 3 times. So I don't know if the Cape Cup imploded in there, but when I pulled it out, it was whole, but it might have not been sealed completely around the edge, and when water gets in there, it just all comes out. So, yeah, that was fun. So I finally got a cup of coffee without grinds, and I only wasted 1 K-cup. So, yeah. So today started with coffee grinds. All right. Well, I am doing a few things today. I am going to give you 2 updates. One on my twinkle tray, one on my slithering in pink canvas, birthdays, and what I know with events for March. But I also put that in a video today. I hope you watched it. I hope you're finding something that you want to participate in. Remember, it doesn't just have to be diamond painting. You could do anything in most of these paint-along / events. Okay, you can do puzzles, you can do coloring sheets, diamond art, paint by number, make something out of clay, write a story, you know, but you might have to write 2 stories depending on how long your story is. And if you do a coloring sheet, you'll probably have to do one each week. So, yeah. What else? You can pretty much do anything you want. Cross stitch, knitting, sewing. I don't do anything with the needle and thread, so to me, everything's snowing. Everything's sewing. So I know some people that do cross stitch and stuff, they get mad. They're like, I'm not sewing. So, all right. Someone's going to have to say hi to let me know this chat is working, because I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Just shoot me an emoji. All right, Diamonds by Tita is here, and thank you for letting me know it is working. You know how it goes, Tita. I mean, you could be talking and the screen just stays stationary and you don't even know if people are there or not. So, yeah. So I've got my coffee, and I actually scheduled this. Did you notice that, Tita? I scheduled this live. This was not a pop-up. I scheduled it. It was on the YouTube world for lives. It was there. Yeah, so excited. I'm still learning this OBS. No, I am not. I am on OBS. I don't really know what that stands for, but that's what I use. So, yeah. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, my husband, he doesn't need to write steps down. Like, I still don't understand how to do a guest on StreamYard. I mean, not on StreamYard, on OBS. And you got to open like 2 other things on this computer and send the person a link to their cell phone or computer. I can send it through email too. And then they click it and it sends them to a room, and then I have to open a room. And he was showing me again, and he's like, it's not hard. You still don't know? I'm like, Tom, I did not write it down. I've got to write down the steps or forget it. But he goes so fast. I'm just like, okay. He goes, remember? I'm like, yeah, I got that. I got that. No, I don't get that. I don't. And then when I go to do it, I can't remember what I've done. And it's like he doesn't like me to write it down. It's like he gets mad that I have to write it down. That's how I did it when I worked at the library. Whenever my boss would come in and go click, click, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, back up. How did you put the title in the record? Go back and show me. And then I would have to get a pen. Okay, now I got it. Now, once I got it written down, and I've done it a few times, I don't need that piece of paper anymore. But I didn't want to have to keep running back to her with, okay, what did you do? You know? Oh, my phone, my husband is an IT test analysis guy for weather, okay? And they don't like Chat GBT, they don't like Google, they don't like Alexa, they don't like any of that stuff. We don't even have it in our house. My phone I even went in and put the microphone on and thought I had whoever is with um, Apple phones. I thought I had that thing on. Nope, my phone is. It hears me obviously because when I go on Facebook, it'll say, "Hey, we heard you were talking about garbage bags yesterday. Here's some ads for garbage bags." But I can't get it to talk back with me. I can't have a conversation with it. So, I mean, if I put the question in, then the first hit in my Google search will be AI. Meta AI says this. So I guess I could do that, but I don't like chat with my phone unless somebody's on the phone with me. So, yeah, we don't use a lot of apps, and anytime I go to download an app, I have to go, okay, can I download this app? Are we good? For the longest time, he wouldn't let me use Facebook, the app, because it burnt up a lot of space in your phone. So I had to always go into facebook.com and log in every single time. I'm okay with that though. But it got to a point where Facebook, when I went on Facebook to talk to family members, certain things they would post or whatever, certain people, I wasn't able to communicate with them because they were on the app and I was on the website. So Tom was finally like, go ahead and download the Facebook app. He goes, I did it last week. It's okay. Go ahead and download it. So I used to have Snapchat, but that got hacked twice. So he had me remove that off my phone. See, I've had my ID stolen, Tita. So we're very skeptical of all these apps, and I spent 6 to 8 hours changing all passwords, going to the banks, putting in passwords so people couldn't deposit money into my account, going to the utility companies, totally locked everything down because we didn't know what was going on and everything got locked down, and I don't want to go through that again. So even my YouTube is on a completely separate device. So separate from anything personal connected to me. So yeah, it's fun. But he had no issue. He set it up this way. I didn't want it to be so difficult to do this, but once it's set up, it's set up. We're good. So yeah. So and anytime I go to order something from a company that's directly out of China, my bank declines it automatic. So I can't do Temu. I can't do there was another company I tried to order something from on their website, and my bank said nope. So they have to have a shop in the U.S. somewhere, and the Connect Us has to have a U.S. address. That's how the bank told me that first step to get approval. So yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess, Tita. Yeah. And the scary part about the whole thing is they opened up two accounts in my name, two separate amounts so that it wouldn't cause a red flag. But what caused the red flag was that that account had been dormant for 17 years. I never put anything in it. And it was just open because it was attached to my husband. See, in the state of Florida, if you're married and you get a bank account, your spouse automatically has access to it unless you specifically say he cannot or she cannot. So they thought I was opening the accounts off of his. Well, I wasn't. And what the red flag was when they requested permission. They wanted to do electronic transfers only through the account. Well, my bank, USAA, said, this is weird behavior for her. This is abnormal. So they sent me a text and said, we just want to verify that you want to set up electronic transfers to your bank account. And I'm like, I don't have a bank account with you. So I called them, and they verified that it was not me that opened the account. It was somebody else out of Minnesota. Yep, out of Minnesota. What they did, it was during, I don't even want to say the group's name, but it was a 4-digit group that started with is. They were starting to go on people's Facebooks and look for recruitments and stuff. And they said it looked like it came from that group, trying to get a loan through me, a large loan. And then once they get this loan, they close it and leave me with the bill. So that account actually is still frozen. The other person that they took the money from and opened into my account still to this day has not reported the money stolen. So they think the person they took the money from has so much money that they didn't even miss the small amount that they took. A lot of people don't check their bank statements these days. Do you know that? I don't know. I work too hard for my money not to pay attention to where it's going, even though I'm retired. But my retirement, my pension is I'm very grateful for it. So every penny that I get and Tom gets, we check it. So, but I didn't come on here to talk about that. I came on here to share with you Flirefly Diamond art. Now they sell trays. This tray is pretty special. Oh, I hope so too, Tita. I hope so too. My husband's going to retire within the year. Yeah, so I'm excited. This cancer had a wake-up call for him, so he's definitely going to be retiring. So life's too short, and you don't know from one day to the next how much time you got. You know, you get a good scare, and then you rethink what's important. This tray is a chargeable tray, and it lights up. It's got a large pour spout. I love this tray, especially when I'm diamond painting dark colors. I can see them no problem in this tray. Again, isn't that pretty? So I got a light color tray because another one of my favorite trays is the Creations Moran tray, but it's dark. And when I put dark drills in it, they're hard to see which direction they are. Well, when we ordered the tray, my husband told me, go ahead and order the block and the cord just to make sure we have the right stuff to charge their tray. We did that. I got the tray, used it for about, I don't know, 3-4 months. The charge lasts a long time because I didn't really use it every night. But it went through 2 charges, and the second charge I noticed it would kind of twinkle, and I just kind of thought, oh, that's neat. Well, the third time I tried to charge it, it lit up and then it died. And I thought, maybe I didn't charge it long enough. So I threw it back on the charger, tried it again, got nothing this time. Took it home, messaged Flirefly. They told me to try it again with the cord, and I already had their cord with me, so I used another block. But my husband said that shouldn't matter because the block I used, he said was a legit block. We don't like to buy the generic knockoff blocks and cords. We don't do that. That's no good for your phone or device either. Well, when I charged it again, it would come on, and then if I played with the switch, it would shut off, come on, shut off. So I just shut it off. Charged it overnight, plugged it into my computer, plugged it into the wall one time, didn't work. I thought, since it's been a minute since I've ordered it from them, about 4 or 5 months, I figured it's probably not under warranty anymore. I messaged them. They were amazing. They told me different things to try. And then when none of it worked, I sent them a video. They asked me to send it back to them, and they paid postage. They didn't have to do that. They paid postage. I sent everything back to them. They did tests on it. This switch had a short in it. They replaced all the innards, or maybe they made me a new tray. I don't know. Actually, I think this is the original tray because I remember this line. But sent me a new tray, and it works great. And I'm so happy and very grateful for them. So these small shops, they really care about each individual order, big or small. So if you have a problem with a small shop product, reach out to them. I am big about contacting manufacturers. I had a can opener I had for about a year. Contacted them. They sent me a new one. And they sent me a box to mail the cord in. I had to cut the cord and send the cord back. I was okay with that. Same with my Keurig. I had that thing 10 plus years. Didn't want to give it up. It finally bit the dust. And I called them to try to save it. We were on the phone for 2 days on and off trying different things. Couldn't do it. So they offered me an updated version at the original price I paid for the other Keurig 10 years ago. And while I'm on the phone with her, my husband's checking Kohl's and Walmart comparing prices. And he was like, get it, take their offer, take their offer. So I got a new Keurig for the same price I paid for one 15 years ago. So always contact the manufacturer before you just ditch something. Sometimes they'll fix it for you, sometimes they won't. Sometimes the company's just too big, they don't care about little OU. But sometimes they do. So my other small shop issue, it's not an issue. It was amazing. I'm working on Slithering in Pink by Emma Casey. It's an Ever After canvas. Jessica is the owner of that company. I was on a chat, one of my lives, and Emma Casey was in the audience, in the chat. And I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I'm having a lot of, and it's a round drill canvas. So I was telling her, she asked me how I liked it. And I said, well, I'm having some issues with the drills. They're sliding or popping. They're just not, it's like they don't fit. You know, I don't know if it's me. I said, but this isn't my first diamond painting. So, and it's a round. So I feel like there should be a little bit of room around them. You know what I mean? It's a round. And she said, message the owner of Ever After. I said, well, I'm going to finish the whole bottom and see if it works itself out. You know, I figure pressure from the top, pressure on the sides, maybe that'll just fix it, because it seemed to be just kind of like here's the row. It seemed to be just in here. So I figured a little bit of pressure from all sides might make them lay flat. No, I just started having more and more of an issue. So I messaged her, and within an hour, now she owns a small shop, so an hour to me, that was great time. You know, I'm not complaining about how quick or slow she responded. The important thing is she responded. And I told her I had input for her, concern about the slithering in pink canvas. So she asked me what the issue was, and I told her everything I told you guys. And she said, how long ago did you order it? And I said, I think it was July. She said, okay. She says, you got the first batch of drills, which were acrylic. They were not resin rounds, and they were having a problem with the grid. So I told her the same day I ordered Radiant Sunflower. So I ordered the two of them together. I ordered Slithering with Pink and Radiant Sunflower because I had won a gift card. So I ordered two. So she asked me what the other one was, so I pulled it down, and it was a square drill. She said, okay, you are not going to have any problems with that sunflower. The square drills were resin, and it was a better grill field on that one. I said, oh, okay. She says, but, she says, I'm sorry you're having a hard time. I said, well, I just want you to I just wanted you to be aware of it. It was round, and the drill, I gave her the number of the two drills that were giving me the most problems, and of course they were special drills, not really the plain ones, because I think they were a little bit bigger for the grid. I don't know. I don't know. But she sent me a gift card for my trouble. And she also wanted me to know, and she wants all of you to know, that they have upgraded their drills. They are now round and squares, are both resin. And they have a new updated grid. So don't think this is going to happen to you, because that they don't have this issue anymore. It's just I ordered it a while ago, and you know how it is. Even Diamond Art Club had a tight grid, and the diamonds didn't fit right back in the day. So it's just a learning curve for these companies, and they really want to keep your business and keep you satisfied. So she took care of me, and she didn't have to. I just wanted her to be aware of my issue. That's all. I wasn't looking for anything. So I appreciate that, Jessica. So go say hi to, go check out Ever After Diamond Painting. They have beautiful canvases, great artists, and share your opinions with Jessica. Email her, good or indifferent. Send her your opinions. Now I need a sip. So I have a birthday celebration event. Celebration Birthday is coming up in March. So I want to celebrate all your birthdays. So even if you think I have your birthday, I want you to leave in the comments your name, your first name, because I'll have your channel name, well, or your YouTube name, your birthday month. I just need the month. I don't need the day. I don't need the year. So, yeah. I have some already, but I have a lot of new people. So, send me the birthday info. So that was my experience with Firefly. So make sure you check them out, and Ever After. You've got to check both of them out. They're great companies. No complaints. Hello, Kathy. Just been running my mouth. What are you all working on? I am going to work on my peacock while I continue to talk with you. I'm at least going to show you my peacock. I do also want to do my Sparkle Pal, because I'm doing Small But Mighty. I am doing that event. So, and that's the next one I'm going to do for that event. So, and I need to go to the other side. Oh, you want to see it? So I've gotten done this side and up to here. It's really coming out pretty, and I want to rotate it, I said. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be able to finish it by the end of February. So, yeah. Let's see. Actually, if you guys, yeah, send me your birthdays in the comments. Or just go ahead and put it in the comment section now, and I'm going to write it down right now. Oh, I have a note here, Tita. What's the name of your March event? March and April, so I can write it down. Oh, I got the flower basket too. Yeah, I have a note right here to get it from you. March and April. Oh, I didn't know they had a New Year garland. I have this garland, which I'm not going to complete this, so somebody will probably get it in the as a prize. Okay. All right. Birthdays. Kathy Care. Oh, VW. 4DG is December. And then for Tita, we have March is Bloom. Blooms, butterflies, and bunnies. Ooh, I've got this one. And oh, okay. I saw it. No, I didn't. Diamonds by Tita's birthday is January. Oh, I missed it. You don't have an April theme yet. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Kathy. I really thought you meant garland. I thought, oh, there's a New Year's one? Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, what I do with your birthdays is I put you all in a calendar. This is last year's calendar. I didn't see the reason to buy a new calendar. This calendar will work. And I put you in here, and then at the end of the month before, like for March, I'll do a birthday mailing and send out your birthday cards. You know whose birthday was in April? It made me sad. Carrie, DP in the Dakotas. Hers is coming up in April. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. Oscar is falling. Yeah, she was a hoot. Yeah, I liked listening to her. Yeah. She was super sweet, and she used to get upset when she would pop up on lives and people wouldn't say hello to her. And I always made sure I say hello to everybody. Yeah, it's just a simple word. Just simple recognition. But yeah, I noticed her birthday is April. Yep. So anyway. And you know what? My coffee's cold. Blah. Okay. So, my peacock. My chat does not go very fast. I think the lag is horrible. Horrible. So you all know that on a D-stash, when I got my temperature chart, I got these. And these are trays. They're kit ups with a white tray in it. And the way they work is you go upside down. And, hold on. Okay. You go upside down, tilt them all that way, flip it, see? Shake them, and then tilt. Look how nice they line up. This is good for kits with a small, not large kits, like not Diamond Art Club $78 kits. They'll probably be good for their partials, but kits that don't have bags and bags of colors, because one large bag in here, it can get really congested. And then you open it gently, and there you go. You can even take this out if you want, and then you have two. I like to leave it in there. I just single place when I use these. This is for my peacock. You can't multi-place this peacock. The drills do not line up in lines. So it's really hard to multi-place. So, but I have these, and you might notice the handles. Okay, the handles all go the same direction because I store it. I store it in a Diamond Art Club box so that when I push it in, they're all going the same direction. And when I pull it out, they come right out because they're already laying flat. So it's super easy. And if I need to travel to go to someone's house, I just grab this and grab the project, and I'm good to go. So I really like it. I really like this. I got 2 sleeves of these. I have another one over behind me that's empty. I don't have anything kitted up in it. So I just wanted to do a kit that fit in here nicely. You know what tray really works good with lining them up? Trays by True Vampire Crafts. Her trays, it's amazing how they line up. Let me see if I have one handy. I'll show you. Her trays are amazing. Okay, I have two trays here. This is Creations Moran tray, and let me show you some diamonds. Do I have any regular diamonds? Yep, perfect. Okay. I haven't tried hers yet, but I will. Okay. So you just give it a little shake and then tilt. This is Creations Moran. You just gently shake. Okay, and then let me show you True Vampire Crafts. I love her trays. The only thing with her trays, I can't find the stopper. I have another one. So I have to, I keep my finger there, that's all. Look at that. They always line up in her trays. Always. I have less of a, this is my favorite. I like Creations Moran. Don't get me wrong, I really do. But I like True Vampire Crafts. She has some good trays. So, yeah. And now I'm spilling drills all over the place. So yeah, that was those two trays. Come on. Yeah, I'm telling you, when I use these, they don't line up very nice, but I do like these because of the funnel when I'm using a lot of Tic Tac containers. But that's the only reason why I put up with these. But the two trays that I like the best, this one, this is by Creations Moran, and the True Vampire Crafts. I really like those. Diamond Art Club's okay. I just saw a video and just learned something really cool, and I'll show you in a second. I didn't even realize that that's how you were supposed to do this. But let me show you how they line up in Diamond Art Club. Put a little more. Now Diamond Art Club doesn't have the washi tape trick like this. See how that has that there, and that has that. That really makes a difference. Okay, here's Diamond Art Club's. I like it. I just wish they would add the washi tape thing. And I do. I have a tray or two. I don't know where it is, which kit it's in. But I have the washi tape on the end. So, but let me show you what I saw somebody do on a video. And they weren't even showing me this trick. I just happened to see it. When you want to empty the drills, you take the stopper out, put the cover on. Look at that. I don't know why I never thought of that. Isn't that awesome? Then you don't have any spilling drills. And they weren't even showing that for no spilling drills. They were just kidding down something. Isn't that awesome? Duh. How many people knew that? I did not. Well, I need to add the washi tape on the end. It really makes a difference. But yeah, these, I have the Diamond Art Club tray. I've always taken my fabric sheet and I do that with them. I do that to all my trays. So, because of, you know, static. So, yeah. And here's the smaller deck tray. Yeah. Yeah, I do, but then I also put the fabric sheet, I rub it on there. So, sorry, had to get a drink. So yeah, this is what I'm working on. And I'm gonna put it right there. Let's see if it'll go through this. It will. Sometimes the cover minders, the magnets, aren't strong enough to go through the canvas, and I end up just putting them on both sides of the cover sheet. Yeah, and sometimes they're not even strong enough to hold the cover sheet back. It flips it. But these cover minders that I got from, I don't even remember the name. Let me see if I have her card over here. It was an Etsy shop. It wasn't bees. Okay, Carissa, I got, oh, here. Ah, that wasn't good. You see that? It was this company. It's Nana's Crafty Gems. That's where I got this cover minder, and it's big. Yep. See, it's a big one. So yeah, Kathy, just a hint, my birthday event, Creations Moran is a sponsor for my birthday event, so you may win a gift card. So stay tuned for my birthday event. You're eligible for, once you register, February 28th, I'll give the keyword. And I'm only doing that because last year there was an incident where someone's artwork was stolen by another person. They were claiming that they were doing the same project they were, but they made the same amount of progress. And so we have to do keywords for every post. So, and you're going to email it to me. Yeah. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. No new start, no finish. And yeah, I got sponsors. I have Creations Moran, We Wax Crafts, True Vampire Crafts, and at the moment I think that's all. But that's okay, because I'm having another event in, what month? I'm doing superheroes. What month is superheroes? May. So I'll probably have other, I can't believe I have sponsors, guys. Can you believe it? Little old me has got sponsors. Last, was it July? I think it was July. I had sponsors for that event. I had a subscriber sponsor me, Snuggy's Crafting Corner. Do you remember? She donated some putty. And Cynthia, another subscriber, donated stuff, cover minders. So, yeah. You don't have to be a small shop to sponsor. So that was super nice. So today, I have to be off of here by 9 because today we're having our camper and my car washed by the neighbor. And the camper is right directly in front of me, not in the house, in the driveway, in front of the garage. So it will be noisy because he pressure washes it when he cleans it. So it needs to be waxed and cleaned. And I'm scared of heights, so I'm not cleaning that sucker. So yeah. So he's going to be over here at 9. I told him 9 o'clock so that he won't interfere with my live. I figure an hour and a half is long enough, don't you think, guys? Yeah, I'm getting my car cleaned too. He's going to clean my car as well. The Elmobile is kind of grungy. I used to keep up on top of that. Well, it's still in good shape, don't get me wrong. I still take care of my car. But I used to show it in car shows when I worked at the library. And I used to always show it in February for the kids, so I'm getting a lot of memories pop up on my Facebook of me as Elmo and the car dressed up and the kids. So, yeah, February was a big month for me in the library because it was Elmo's birthday. And my car is red. I'm sure you've all seen the picture of my car on my Facebook already. And you can probably search Fort Walton Beach Library, Elmo and car, and find it that way. Yeah, those were fun times. Had a lot of fun. I love working with the kids. I must have. I did it for over 17 years. I was on a live yesterday and we were talking about libraries, and the libraries around here no longer have reference sections, and they were like in shock. I'm like, yeah, well, the schools, the last year I worked there is when we eliminated our reference section because none of the kids use books for reference anymore. The schools only require, well, like I said, I've been retired just over 3 years now. And the last year I was there, the schools that used to come for regular visits, their teachers only required 1 physical book for a reference and 2 internet sites when they did reports. So they didn't really need the books. And the library had a lot of electronic resources on their card catalog. So books were not, when you only require 1 book as a reference, you know, and I think the only reason why they required that is so the library would get some kind of numbers when they came for a visit, other than physical bodies. I mean, we would count everybody that came in. But when you check out books, that are actually, those are actually numbers of people using the library, physical numbers. You know what I'm saying? So and we would allow them to check out 3 books. Well, no, the last year was 5. We had changed it to 5 books. And it's so nice because now when I go out, like we went to a steakhouse about 4 weeks ago. And our waitress, I kept looking at her, she kept looking at me. And then she finally realized it. She says, "You're Miss Nancy." I said, "Yes." And she said, and I don't remember her name, but she goes, "I am a ballet student. I used to go to the ballet." I went, "Oh." So we started talking, and she loved, that was one of the highlights of her month when she went to school, because they came to the library once a month. And she said, "I loved coming to the library to see you." She said, "You got me hooked on a series." It wasn't really a series because this author, I think her last name was Barnes, but she wrote like books where there would be one murder in it, and then there would be a whole story based around the murder. She said she got into reading from one of the books I recommended, and that just kind of made my night. Now, YA books, young adult books in the library, I prefer reading those than adult books, because adult books give a lot of detail when it comes to horror and sex scenes that I don't really need to know. The YA, they just kind of, they give you a little detail, but nothing like the adult side, you know what I mean? If you've read a young adult versus an adult book, you understand what I'm talking about. And I don't really need to know every nook and cranny of the book murder, or you doing it with somebody. You know what I mean? I don't need all that detail. You can just tell me it happened and I'll believe you and go on with your merry day. Especially if it's not essential to the story. So what do you guys think? Do you prefer adult horror, or, no, I shouldn't say horror, adult or YA reading materials, or you don't read? Because I haven't read in a while, so yeah, it's been a minute since I've read anything. I read a book on Auschwitz from Germany, the tattoo artist. I read that series. That was pretty good. I found it very interesting. It's not that I hate to say a book about a sad topic is really good. I hate to say that. but it kept me reading, so. Well, that's a good book. Yeah. That is a very good book. I think it's amazing. You can read that, like they have the year where every day they give you a thing. I'm bad this year. I haven't done it this year. I need to. But you can read a verse today and then a month later read it and get a totally different message depending on what's going on in your life. And I like to open my Bible. Just open it. Let it fall open. And it just blows me away how what's on the page is what I needed to hear. You ever done that? Just let the book open and read. And it's like, here you go. It's amazing. It is amazing. Oh, I forgot one. I forgot an E. Oh, there's 4 more. You know, you're diamond painting along and you think you got all of the color that you need. You dump your tray back in, your drills back in, and then poof, you missed a whole section. Now this color, black, ugh, I'm not having fun with this. I mean, look at the damaged one already. Look at that. I don't even know what that is. Thanks, Tita. Yes, everybody, hit that like button or the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate it. I was just checking the time. I want to get off of here in about 15 minutes so that I can get my car ready to be cleaned. Yeah, I like having him clean the car. It helps him out. And car washes around here are so expensive if you want a good car wash. Now, we have car washes for like $5, but they just do a quick wash on the outside of your car. There's no wax. They don't do the undercarriage or anything like that. So he doesn't do the undercarriage. I mean, he can't get to it. But I do once in a while run through the car wash to get the undercarriage done. That's just a habit I have because when I lived in Delaware, New Jersey, brought up in New York, you always washed your undercarriage because of all the salt and the ice and the snow. So I like to run my car through a car wash to do the undercarriage. But mostly I have my neighbor clean my car. He charges me the same price the car wash would charge. So I'd rather give the money to him than the big conglomerate car wash company. Because if you know, you know, Florida has no shortage of car washes. None. No shortage. Absolutely no shortage of car washes. No shortage of storage companies. No shortage of gas stations, of Sefcos. None. No shortage. Oh, okay, Nana. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, Nana, I need your birthday. We were given birthdays. So I need your birthday month. Just the month. Yep. Anybody else in here? Nope. I just need your birthday month. September. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I'm getting my camper cleaned today at 9 a.m., which is in 20 minutes. So, and my car. So I told him to come over at 9. So I need to be out of here by like 10 to 9, quarter to 9, so that I can empty my car. I have a couple of sweaters in there because I live in Florida and businesses do not know when to shut the AC off. I should talk. I don't shut my AC off either, so. But they're always so cold. Like our Waffle House, you can see how cold it is in there because the windows are full of water from the AC. So I keep sweaters in my husband's truck, in my car. So I always have a sweater. And my Florida bestie, I keep a sweater in her car too. So we always, the cars I'm always in, I have a sweater in it. So that, because I'm not the type to tell the waitress, hey, it's cold in here, can you shut the air off? Or, you know, I just don't do that because they're working, they're running around, they're hot. So I just bring a sweater to keep me comfortable. So it's just easier for me to keep comfort with my sweater than to make them not be comfortable. You know what I mean? So if you're going to listen to the people that are going to listen on replay, put your birthday in the comments, the month. So I already got you guys. So we are going live tomorrow. I'm going to put that up. It won't be a pop-up. Mr. Pampers and I are going live tomorrow for Valentine's Day at 4 either 3:30 or 4 o'clock. We're going to make up our mind today because I think we're going out. We're not going out for dinner. We're going to go out for lunch because dinner is crazy for Valentine's Day around here. we don't have any kids in the house, so we can go out whenever we want. So we don't have to just go out on Valentine's Day. We can go out whenever we want. So he said, let's go live on Valentine's Day. And I said, okay, we can do that. So that's what we're going to do. Did you see how I posted it today, though? I did good. It wasn't just a pop-up. Now, this kit, the damaged, my gosh, they are really damaged drills. I'm going to show you one in a second. I'm finding a lot of these. This kit is from Craft Buddy. I got it at Cracker Barrel. And let me show you. Okay. Can you see that half drill? Let's see. Can you see that? No, let me put it in my hand. Maybe that'll help. That's not even a full circle. But I'm getting a lot of those with this kit. I don't know if you were able to see that, but so Nana, I can open it on camera, right? Nothing in there is that I shouldn't be showing. Should I open it first and then do the video, or open it on video? I'm excited. I'm getting mail today. I'm getting mail today. I'm getting a package from Diamond Lovin' Nana. I'm just waiting to see if I can open it on camera or if I should just open it in private. And it is 43. I'm just watching the clock because he's gonna knock on the door, I'm sure. He is a helicopter. Sounds like Life Flight. Okay, Nana. I'm guessing I can just do it. I can open it. You're not saying no. So. And you haven't done any warning, so. flip this. I really like these trays. These storage for drills and the trays. They're great for single placing, and they're good for multi-placing, like 2 or 3. But don't press too hard because you will make a mess. So if you have a kit that you have to single place, this is perfect for it. Move. Okay. I'm excited. So I will go to the post office. It opens at, well, it's open. It'll be open. It is open. It opens at 8:30. But they guarantee the post office boxes have been delivered by 10:30. So I go after 10:30. Because otherwise I'm like wasting a trip. Okie dokie smoky. There, my flower is done. See my flower? All right, everybody, go ahead and put an emoji in there. You don't even have to say bye, have a good day, nothing like that. I want everybody to have a good day, even though, well, it is going to be a good day because the sun is out and we're alive. It's going to be a great day. God has given us another day. It's a good day. So go ahead and put an emoji, any emoji, because I'm getting ready to hang up or disconnect. Put an emoji in there for me. Come on, guys. Pop an emoji. There's 5 of you. Come on, Kathy. Come on, Nana. I know Tita's probably gone already. She's probably going to work. All right, everyone. Well, I am going to leave you at this note. So have a wonderful day, everybody. And if you're watching on replay, put your birthday month in the comments. Everyone have a great day. I'm Pampered with Diamonds, and be kind.